Morning, guys. Happy Tuesday morning to you. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Gonna go over Monday Night Raw last night. It was a decent show. It wasn't awful. It wasn't great. But they did kind of start a story. They, a couple actually. I think, I'm not going to go through every single segment, but the key factors of the night, I believe, they told the story of what the potentials are for both titles going into WrestleMania. They started off with Seth Rollins coming out, Gunther, and then an appearance with everybody's favorite, Logan Paul. Which I can't believe the heat he was getting from the crowd, man. That was incredible. Loved it, because I like Logan Paul, and I know people, people can't stand him, and I love that. Usually if everybody hates somebody, I love them, man, because they're doing something right, and he gets under people's skin, man, and he knows how to do it. He's good at it. He is a hill if I've ever seen one. I love Logan Paul. Man, he's a talented athlete. He's really good in the ring. Nothing but good things to say about Logan Paul. I'm big on Logan Paul. I'm glad he's back involved, and I'm glad they moved him to Raw. So with that said, now there you got Seth and Gunther in the ring. I told you the other day how I feel about Gunther. His title run is just all but trash. That belt needed to change hands. He should have lost to Jay Saturday. That title's got to move. That strap needs to move and get off him. And whether it be now, WrestleMania, whatever, that's coming. It should anyway. I believe that now you have that story with those three in the ring to start the night. It kind of tells you where the WWE title could be going. Seth or Logan Paul, you'll have that. So look out for those, because you got the Elimination Chamber after WrestleMania. After Royal Rumble. So you'll have that too. So like I said, I like the way they do things. I like the setup here. Again, I'm a year into this now, so it's all starting to unfold for me, and I'm figuring everything out. Back in my day, we just had the Rumble. There weren't two WWE titles back in my day. That didn't exist. Anyway. So, Seth Rollins made that ultimately clear last night. He's the one that created that title. That title is his. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all know I like Seth. I like Seth. I thought he was the MVP of WrestleMania for you. No doubt. Another segment. Let's see. This one. Roman Reigns, man. Paul Heyman comes out and pretty much talks for Roman, which he does anyway, but like the fact that Roman wasn't there, and I know if you go back and watch the original, that debut of Netflix, and after Roman won, he made the comment about having a platform. Heyman made a comment about having the platform to celebrate the Ulufala and being the tribal chief. You just kind of assumed that Roman was going to be there. And the fact that he wasn't really sucks. But he came out, and he's going to be on the cover of 2K. Cool. I don't care. I'm not going to play it. Cool, I guess. But the fact that he wasn't there, then McIntyre comes out. I thought it was a decent segment. I'm a big McIntyre fan. I love McIntyre. He's a top 3 guy. The only thing that drives me crazy about McIntyre is he's a company guy, and he'll lose. He'll put people over, and great, but I just don't feel like he gets the respect he deserves. I think McIntyre's amazing. He's a tremendous wrestler. He's great on the mic. He's got everything you need. He's got everything, and he just doesn't get his due. And he's just one of those wrestlers that it drives me crazy that he doesn't get his due. Ever. He never gets his due, ever. Because he's a company man. He'll do whatever. He'll do whatever's asked of him. And to me, as John Cena did that. You see what the accolades he got. I don't know. I'm just different, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, man, my ADHD has kicked in hardcore this morning. I'm all over the place. Like Triple H's booking. But yeah, McIntyre comes out, confronts Paul Heyman. Again, I thought that was a decent segment. But it also kind of let me know, like, where's Roman? What does Roman have going on with WrestleMania this year? I just don't see it. I don't see him having a place. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be paying attention to that for sure. Roman is such a huge figure in this company, and to not have him in a main event or, you know, fighting for a title. I don't know. They say he's coming back for his title. I get that, but they didn't tell us that last night. That's not what was discussed, because the third fact I'm going to bring up was the end. You know, I'm watching this whole Sami Zayn thing with KO. This seems to be very interesting. I'm very interested in what happens here. And then Sami accidentally kicked Cody in the face last night. And then I love the McIntyre and KO just kind of smirked and left. You know, I thought that was great. I thought that was good TV. But to back up a minute and talk about the Cody Rhodes and CM Punk confrontation, you know, that told me right there where that world title's headed. And now we're obviously going to get a Cody Punk title match, probably WrestleMania. That's where it's looking like it's going to head. That's going to be the future. You got two faces going at it. I mean, and if you're going to put a face against Cody, it's going to have to be Punk. It's the only one that can do it. I get it. I don't really care for the match, honestly. But look at it like this. You got Tony Khan's two best guys going at it at a possible WrestleMania main event. AEW's two best ever going at it at a WrestleMania main event. If that doesn't have Triple H written all over it, I don't know what does. I'm just saying. And that looks like the direction they're going. Of course, they could throw a curveball in there. I don't know if Roman will get involved in that. We'll find out. And we're going to know a lot more after next Saturday, after the Royal Rumble. But and then the Elimination Chamber is on my birthday, so I'm super stoked about that. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. Raw overall last night. If I left out anything you guys want me to talk about, leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll come back. I try to keep these videos around 10 minutes, and otherwise I'd be here for an hour. And I don't want to bore you guys with that. I just try to keep it to the key point to the night. I can't think of anything else that happened that was, you know, noteworthy, honestly. Like I said, the show was kind of mid. I put it a tier above mid. I give it a 6 out of 10. You know, which is better than I gave. Like, SmackDown got a flat -1 last week. SmackDown is like, SmackDown's just bad. It is 3 hours. I mean, you got 2.5 hours of Raw on Netflix, and you know, you're doing it. You're doing okay. Raw's not terrible. Raw's not a bad show. It's not. It could ultimately be better. You just got too much filler. You got too much stuff happening in between. They had last night they had a lot of backstage segments. You had that with Rhea Ripley. I mean, and they were doing this with New Day. I don't know what they're doing with New Day. Like, New Day, like, you had an ultimate heel turn. Like an epic heel turn, right? And you've done nothing with it. You've done nothing with it. And when Pete Dunne turns away from you, that was funny. That was funny. Pete Dunne thing was funny. But it's the only thing I can say about him. But I do think the last night was like I said, a 6 out of 10. It was okay. Cody comes out there doing that promo, dude. Cody cannot cut a promo to save his life. He's bad. And he comes out there and he's blowing himself up, like, you know, I've been doing this, doing that, you respect this, respect the dude. Your title run is trash. You suck. You can't cut a promo. Okay, your wrestling is mid. Your title run has been absolute hot dog water, dude. It's awful. It's bad. You suck. Like, I cannot wait for you to lose this belt. I cannot wait. You should have lost this belt months ago. But, I mean, who were you going to lose it to? You haven't fought anybody. I'm really hoping KO wins Saturday, but he's not. He's not. The coolest thing that could happen would be they both grab one of the belts at the same time. I don't see how that's going to happen, but that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with that. You kind of leave the book open, but which I guess is a bad thing. But at least there's a story. Like, what are you going to do? And then you can't really call Cody the champion anymore. You have co-champions. Okay. Because guess what? Kevin Owens is better than you. Kevin Owens is right. I want one of those t-shirts. Kevin Owens is right. Everything he has said about Cody has been 100% spot on. He's not a good friend. He turned his back on him. He did. Everything that Kevin has said has been 100% correct. Cody's trash. And I'll continue saying that. I will continue saying that. Raw, 6 out of 10. Guys, like the video. Drop a bow on the subscribe button if you're not. I mean, y'all know I'm here every day. I'm here every day. Again, if I left something out that you thought was important to the direction of Raw, leave it down below, man. Let's talk about it. I'll pop up and do another video on whatever it is you want to talk about. Love you guys. Y'all have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.